कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशी श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस भाई चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य डिवाइन ग्रेस शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशी श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। श्री श्री कृष्ण बलराम की जय। गौर निताय की जय। राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता विशाखा देवी की जय। भगवत वाणी श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। गंगा मैया जमुना मैया की जय। ऑल ग्लोरी टू असेंबली ऑफ डिवोटीज, ऑल ग्लोरी टू असेंबली ऑफ डिवोटीज, ऑल ग्लोरी टू असेंबली ऑफ डिवोटीज। श्री गुरु श्री गौरांग। ओम अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथानितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदां सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखानितांश्च मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यैश्वरं। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषः शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनामिने गौरतिसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशः गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Reading from Bhagavad-Gita as it is, chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation. Today's text 22. Yat tu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin kārye saktam ahaitukam atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca tat tāmasam udāhṛtam yattu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin kārye saktam ahaitukam atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca tat tāmasam udāhṛtam yattu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin kārye saktam ahaitukam atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca tat tāmasam udāhṛtam yattu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin kārye saktam ahaitukam atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca tat tāmasam udāhṛtam
yattu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin kārye saktam ahaitukam atattvārtha-vat alpaṁ ca tāmasam udāhṛtam
yattu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin kārye saktam ahaitukam atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca tāmasam udāhṛtam.
Anyone else? Yes.
Yattu kṛtsna-vat ekasmin
Yattu kṛtsna-vat
kārye saktam ahaitukam atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca
atattva-artha-vat alpaṁ ca
tāmasam
udāhṛtam. Word meaning. Yat, that which. Tu, but. Kṛtsna-vat, as all in all. Ekasmin, in one. Kārye, work. Saktam, attached. Ahaitukam, without cause. Atattva-artha-vat, without knowledge of reality. Alpaṁ, very meager. Cha, end. Tat, that. Tāmasam, in the mode of darkness. Udāhṛtam, is said to be. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanaravindha Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. And that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as the all in all without knowledge of the truth and which is very meager is said to be in the mode of darkness. Please repeat. And that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as the all in all without knowledge of the truth and which is very meager is said to be in the mode of darkness. Purport. The knowledge of the common man is always in the mode of darkness or ignorance, because every living entity in conditional life is born into the mode of ignorance. One who does not develop knowledge through the authorities or scriptural injunctions has knowledge that is limited to the body. He is not concerned about acting in terms of the directions of scripture. For him, God is money, and knowledge means the satisfaction of bodily demands. Such knowledge has no connection with the absolute truth. It is more or less like the knowledge of the ordinary animals, the knowledge of eating, sleeping, defending and mating. Such knowledge is described here as the product of the mode of darkness. In other words, knowledge concerning the spirit soul beyond this body is called knowledge in the mode of goodness. Knowledge producing many theories and doctrines by dint of mundane logic and mental speculation is the product of mode of passion. And knowledge concerned only with keeping the body comfortable is said to be the mode of ignorance. So this chapter, 18th chapter, this is the concluding chapter of Bhagavad-Gita, entitled The Perfection of Renunciation. And here the topic we are discussing about mode of nature, that is started from verse 19 up to 40, a discussion about mode of nature. And particularly this verse here, 20, 21 and 22 is discussing the knowledge in three modes of nature. Knowledge in goodness, knowledge in passion and knowledge in ignorance. So we have already heard two verses, that is in verse 20 and 21. Verse 20 describes the mode of goodness, knowledge in a mode of goodness. That is knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all living entities. Though they are divided into innumerable forms, you should understand to be the mode of goodness. Then passion in next verse, passion is telling the knowledge that which one sees that in every different body there are different types of living entity. You should understand to be in a mode of passion. We see many, specifically in a Christian or in a Muslim, they are arguing in that way. According to consciousness, the living entities are higher grade and the lower grade. When Prabhupada was talking to this French bishop in Paris, he was arguing that no, this lower class animals, they can be killed and they are subject to it for our food, because they are not developed, they are not in a higher class, they are very lower. So this type of consciousness, this type of knowledge, that according to that lower the animals in a considering the in lower species and higher species, And they consider also soul in a higher level, and that is not in fact. Whether this particular soul in any 84 lakhs of species of different living, in any species, soul is soul. There is no difference between the soul. Whether it is in a ant's body or it is in a body of a Brahma. The soul is soul. According to our philosophy, we have been told that our all living entities, once they are also Brahma, they fall down from the Brahma to lower species. But now we are thinking, we are upgrading. The modern knowledge, Darwin theory, told that the one cell, this entity, amoeba, then it develops. Then it develops. And they're seeing the difference. That soul is in a lower species, then he is a lower value and higher value. The soul is in different, in the higher species, the higher value. They're seeing difference between soul. So that is called mood of passion. It told that thing that the knowledge by which one sees that every different body, there are different types of living entity. So this is mode of passion. So today we are seeing this verse, it is telling that that knowledge by which one attached to one kind of work. Today we are discussing mood of ignorance. And that knowledge by which one attached to one kind of work as the all in all, without knowledge of truth, and which is very meager, is said to be the mode of darkness. Then a person who is in a mode of darkness, so Prabhupada is telling that this is the animalistic propensity, or in a very the knowledge, the purport Prabhupada starting the knowledge of the common man is always in the mode of darkness or ignorance. Because common men, particularly in this age, everyone is by birth Sudra. Sudra means in mode of ignorance. Vaishya means mixed mode. There is a mode of ignorance and passion. And Kshatriya in mode of passion, and Brahmana in mode of goodness. And Vaishnava in above three modes. Vaishnavas are in above three modes. Triguna Visaya Veda, Nistraigunya, Avarjuna. The subject matters of the Veda is also in this mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. But the Vaishnavas, they are above the three modes. So, because in Kali Yuga, by birth everyone is Sudra. Kalau Sudra Sambhava. This is verse in Padma Purana. Kalau Sudra Sambhava. So, that's why Prabhupada is writing beginning in his purport. That the knowledge of the common man is always in mode of darkness or ignorance, because every living entity in conditioned life is born into the mode of ignorance. So in Kali Yuga, by birth, everyone is in mode of ignorance. They have no knowledge. It is only after accepting a spiritual master, then ajnana timirandhasya jnananjana salakaya chakhyur unmilitam jena tasmai sri gurubhai namah. Unless one accepts a spiritual master and the spiritual knowledge, then he is in mode of ignorance. Because the modern education, the so-called education, this is not they are not giving real knowledge, the so-called knowledge. We are getting the knowledge, school, college, university, the present day knowledge. This is not real knowledge. Knowledge means with the science of what? Science of soul, super soul, how to get out from this cycle of birth and death, how to attain the goal of life, that is free from birth, death, old age and disease. This knowledge is not given in any college, school, college, universities, all this knowledge. So this knowledge is not, this is called so-called knowledge, but this is not knowledge. So that's why Prabhupada is in telling that in this age of Kali, by birth everyone is in mode of Sudra means ignorance, in mode of ignorance. So mode of everyone is in conditioned life. All living entities in conditioned life born into the mode of ignorance. Born in mode of ignorance. So one who does not develop knowledge through the authorities of spiritual injunctions has knowledge that limited to body. Those who are not accepted as spiritual master, not cultivate the spiritual knowledge, then whatever knowledge is getting, the material knowledge by the so-called teachers in a school, college. So this knowledge is only giving bodily knowledge, about bodily knowledge. This is knowledge direction of limited the body. This knowledge is that is limited to this body and sense gratification. How to fulfill the bodily demands. But real knowledge means science of soul. Science of soul, super soul and supreme personality of Godhead. The knowledge that can make us free from the cycle of birth and death. So this is real knowledge. So knowledge is limited to this body. He is not concerned about acting in terms of direction of the scripture. Today no school, college, university is teaching the Gita, Bhagavad, or Veda. All this spiritual knowledge is not taught. So only whatever so-called knowledge is only the materialistic way of how to enjoy the senses and how to. They are mostly, as Prabhupada is telling that, what is God for the modern man? For him, God is money. Prabhupada is telling. For the modern human being, they are so-called civilized peoples. What is their goal? Why someone is going to school, college, universities? Why he getting the degrees? Whether it is graduation, post-graduation or MBA, whatever, IITian or what getting the degrees. So what is the goal of getting this degree? This degree is not goal of knowledge, is to free from cycle of birth and death. How to achieve pure devotional service. But the goal of the modern education is how to achieve the sense gratificatory things, how to give the bodily pleasure, how to achieve bodily pleasures. So that's why Prabhupada is writing this for a modern man. For him, God is money. What is the goal of the modern education? How to acquire money. Either do some job or do some business or somehow or other. Jena kena prakarena. Spiritual education says that Narad Muni says is the spiritual teacher. From the time immemorial there are two teachers. One is in spiritual knowledge and another is in materialistic knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is the Guru is Narad Muni, like Mahajans. There are 12 Mahajans. So Narad Muni tell you, somehow or other you must fix your mind in lotus feet of Krishna. The spiritual knowledge is telling. But the materialistic knowledge, that is Sukracharya is the Acharya. What is telling? Jena kena prakarena dhane mana nivesha. Just like Prabhupada is telling, for the modern man, modern education, For him, God is money. Somehow or other, they want to acquire money. In Hindi, they used to tell that no, sorry, in English we can say that money is sweeter than honey. Money is sweeter than honey, brighter than sunshine. So that is Prabhupada is telling. For a modern man, for him, God is money, and again, God is money. And knowledge means the satisfaction of bodily demands. Such knowledge has no connection with absolute truth. It is more or less like the knowledge of ordinary animals. This is in mode of ignorance, animalistic life. After getting this knowledge in mode of ignorance from school, college, university, we know these three things, and all these things. How to attach more and more to this body. Bodily pleasure is the real pleasure. How to achieve this, that is, how to get more bodily pleasure? Eating, sleeping, defending and mating. This modern education providing the knowledge about all these things. But this knowledge, whatever we are acquiring or getting in this material education, this is, according to Gita, the mode, this knowledge in mode of ignorance. So knowledge described here is the product of mode of darkness. In other words, knowledge concerning the spirit soul beyond this body is called knowledge in the mode of goodness. Knowledge producing many theories and doctrines by dint of mundane logic and mental speculation is the product mode of passion. Knowledge means, what is the meaning of the word Veda? In his Upanishad introduction, Purport wrote, what is the meaning of Veda? Veda means knowledge. So Veda, the word Veda means knowledge. So that means whatever knowledge we are acquiring from Vedic literatures, that is real knowledge. So they are telling Veda or Vedanta Sutra, they are telling what is the real knowledge. What is the duty of a living entity? Tattva-artha-vat, tattva-jigyasa. Is to inquire about self-relation, about soul. All this, they are questioned in a spiritual way. They ask everything. What is the soul? What is how to deliver this soul from this conditioned life to conditioned stage, to liberated stage? What is the goal of life? How to achieve the goal? Why we are taking again and birth and death? Where the cycle is going on? So whether or the Puranas, the Upanishads, they providing the knowledge. So that is the real knowledge. So that's why this knowledge that is beyond bodily knowledge, in the mode of goodness, this is called mode of goodness. But still we are acquiring knowledge from these Vedic literatures. This is still Krishna is telling they are also not free from the modes. They are in mode of goodness. The knowledge we are acquiring from the Vedic literatures, that is knowledge in mode of goodness. But in order to understand Krishna, you have to go one step further. You have to overcome the influence of three modes of nature, even the goodness. That's why in 14th chapter, in 26th verse, Krishna is telling, Yomang abhyavicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Krishna is telling Arjuna that you have to go beyond these modes, beyond this mode of nature, mode of goodness, mode of, in one sense, mode of goodness means reading the Vedic literatures and understanding how get liberated from the cycle of birth and death, all these things. And the mood of passion means, Prabhupada is telling this is the different regimes. This is not based on the Vedic knowledge, Vedic literatures, but on speculation. By speculating different, there's many the philosophers, generally they called the material philosophers. There are 6 knowledge in 6 categories also in Vedic way. We can see 6 different branches of knowledge. There is like a yoga, there is Sankhya, there is Nyaya, there is Vaisheshika Jnana, there is Karma Kanda, Vedanta. Like this 6 branches of knowledge given by the different sages, different rishis. So like this Karma Kanda, this is not in mood of goodness. In which mood? Mood of passion. Some knowledge of passion when we that is Gita is telling those who are worshipping in the 3 kinds of people. Those in mood of goodness, they worship what? What they worship? Demigods. And mood of passion, Jakhya Rakhyasam, they worship. And mood of ignorance, they have ghosts and hobgoblins. They are this is told by Krishna. But a devotee, he not worships demigods, neither this Jakhya, all these things. To a devotee worships Lord Vishnu or Shri Krishna. So that's why we have to go to above the 3. This knowledge is described here, but this knowledge in a mood of goodness, mood of passion, and mood of ignorance. There is no question of any mode of ignorance and mode of passion to acquire any spiritual life. But even if someone is in mood of goodness, that is the beginning. In mood of goodness, one can start from there. But for pure devotional service, we have to overcome the mode of goodness. It's come to yomang abhyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate. One has to follow the bhakti yoga principles. That is, bhakti is very, in Vedas, the 99% is complete, just dealing with karma kanda, jnana kanda. But upasana or bhakti is very hidingly, very 1% maybe there is hidden. And the acharyas like Narada Muni and those who are Mahajans in bhakti, in principles of devotional service, they find all these things. Then they gave that principles of bhakti to us, devotional service. So this is very sacred. Bhakti is very, very sacred. That's why Narottam Das Thakur says, Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Sakali, Vishara Bhanda, Amrita Baliya Jehu Khaye, Nana Joni Sei Phire, Kadar Je Bhakhyana Kare, Tara Janma, Adhapate Jaye. He told that this Karma Kanda section or Jnana Kanda section of Vedas or Vedic literature even, this is just like poison. In a pot, they full of poisons. If someone think, oh no, this is Vedic knowledge, I have to drink and it is good, then he actually drinking poison because he could not overcome this principle, cycle of birth and death. He'll again and again just move different planetary systems. So that's why Krishna himself is recommending that this Vedic knowledge, even this, they are in a mood of goodness, but still it is not our goal. We have to part from abhyavicharini bhakti. Bhakti means to whom? Bhakti is only for Krishna. Not for Durga Bhakti, Shiva Bhakti, the Ganesh Bhakti like this. But you see the Karma Kanda principle, even our India is prominent. People think there is 5 gods. One very famous speaker in Gita and Bhagavad. So some I asked what is who is God in our Sanatana Dharma. He's telling 5 God. 5 God. One is Vishnu, another is Shiva, third one is Durga, Shakti, and fourth one is Surya, and fifth one is Ganesh. The 5 God, they are in equal platform, same platform. Even this is in Karma Kanda Veda. This is in, see, that's why this is not the perfect knowledge. Perfect knowledge means we have to accept a Vaishnava, Acharya as Guru, and learn from him. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekhyantite jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. Unless we find a self-realized Vaishnava guidance, unless we accept someone and unless we are guided by the Bhakti-Vedanta Purport, then we cannot understand. How these people, this is, even they are in mood of goodness, they think 5 God. So that's why you have to go above for the science, to realize the science of self-realization. We have to go above. That is, Krishna is telling Abhyabhicharana bhakti yogena yomang abhyabhicharana bhakti yogena sevate swagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. We have to go above. That's why devotional service means, bhakti yoga means bhakti to or devotional service unto lotus feet of Krishna. Not devotional service to any other demigods. This is not devotional service. This is karma kanda. So, that is, Prabhupada is writing in a purport that that is, knowledge concerning the spirit soul beyond this body is called knowledge in the mode of goodness. Knowledge producing many theories and doctrines by dint of mundane logic and mental speculation is the product of mode of passion, and knowledge concerned only with keeping the body comfortable is said to be the mode of ignorance. So this college, this book knowledge in the school, college, university, generally they are in a mood of ignorance or passion. Some isms, there is communism, there is different theories by Karl Marx, theories by capitalist, like this. These theories not help us in self-realization. There is different knowledge also. Little they consider this is good. That some people they think I am a follower of Karl Marx, I am Lenin, or I am follower of some other like this. But we have to follow whom? Mahajana jana katasya pantha. And these people are not Mahajan. They are simply misguided the peoples. They are not permanent theories. The knowledge means that is permanent. Knowledge cannot be changed. Like Darwin theory came and again now is there was time everyone accepting, even school, college, and now some other scientists come, they told no, this is wrong. This theory is rejected now. Now in school, college they reject Darwin theory. But and time was there, everyone is accepting. See, knowledge that is the real knowledge, they cannot be changed. Knowledge told, real knowledge told who is God. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. It cannot be changed. Real knowledge given in words of Krishna or God, Bhagavad-Gita, cannot be changed. These words cannot be changed, not subject to change. But knowledge in those given in speculation, by in mood of passion, they are subject to change. Different theories, different. One theory goes, another theory comes. Like this, even the scientists, so-called scientists, they also change. So, that's why here Prabhupada is giving a definition. In short, he told what is good knowledge in goodness and knowledge in passion and knowledge in ignorance. So that's why our duty is to accepting knowledge in mood of above the three modes. Maybe we accept beginning, the mode of goodness. That is illuminating or it is helpful. But in to achieve the real perfection life, we have to go above three modes. Unless we cross this influence of these modes, so we cannot be in transcendental platform. We cannot perform pure devotional service. In order to perform pure devotional service, abhyabhicharana bhakti yogena. We have to accept it. Abhyabhicharana means, what is abhyabhicharana bhakti? Vyabhichara bhakti and abhyabhichara bhakti. What is difference? What is meaning of vyabhichara?
Vyabhichara means with the material things actually.
Accepting, like this, generally this example given for a chaste woman. When he accept only when he or she fixed her mind in one husband, that is abhyabhichara. Vyabhichara means mind is going different, different peoples. Similarly, we accepting the goal, the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. And when we change this, then the Vyabhichara bhakti means like the five gods, accepting it different. Oh, yes, Vishnu is God. Krishna is also God, but he is also God. Who?
Vyabhichara means without failure.
Different.
Always without failure. We will not be fail in the life actually. We will get success.
So different, accepting different, just like a prostitute has mind in different peoples. Similarly, doing Krishna bhakti, but same time, I have some disease, I may also worship little to Suryadev. I want some money, so may I also sometimes worship some other god, Lakshmi or some Ganesh, some obstacles, all these things. We devotees, we worship for obstacles to whom? Nrsingadev. He is non-different from Krishna. Vishnu Tattva, they are not different. So in this way, we have to abhyabhicharana bhakti. Fixed. Our bhakti must fixed in lotus feet of Krishna. So this is, we have to go above the three modes. Mode of goodness, mode of passion and mode of ignorance. We have to cross these three things. We have to come to the pure devotional service. Then we have to accept the devotional principles. Anyabhilashita sunyam. We must not have any material desires. Anyabhilashita sunyam. Jnana karmadi anavritam. This is we have no this knowledge, materialistic knowledge, or this so-called knowledge in mood of goodness, necessary mood of passion and ignorance. They have nothing to do. Jnana, karma we are doing different efforts for sense gratification. To reject this. Even the mood of goodness, this goal is liberation. But for a devotee, he has to reject this. Mama janmani sware bhavatad bhakti rahetu ki toi. So that's why jnana is referred to achieve liberation, and karma is for sense gratification, bodily pleasures. So you have to reject these two things. Jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena krishna anusilanam. So you have to accept that principle and reject all other principles. That's why Prabhupada is writing in this purport about the modern situation. The mode of ignorance means the modern peoples, modern education, modern the way the modern people we are living or acting, this is in mode of ignorance. Maybe they're sitting in a very big sofa, AC room and sofas and all the materialistic facilities, all these things. And he may get a PhD or a very big degree. Very big man, he may be thick within that. But that does not mean he is in a knowledge, he has achieved real knowledge. That's why Prabhupada in many places, even the big scientist, big professor, he told, you are fools and rascals, you don't know anything. So, that is it. We have to understand, and then we have to accept it, knowledge in transcendental platform. Then we can achieve the goal of life. Janmani sware bhavatad bhaktir ahaitukam. Okay. Any question or comment? No question, no comment? So Prabhupada writing that knowledge of the common man is always in the mode of darkness or ignorance, because they are living in because the living entity in conditioned stage born in the mode of ignorance. But those not common men, those are little educated class, middle class peoples. Those are philosophers. So then they are in the mode of their ignorance, those are common people. But what happened to the other people? Those philosophers, all these things. They are believing in different isms. The propounder of different theories. They are in mode of what?
Ignorance.
They are also in ignorance. Different thoughts, they have different thoughts.
Speculating.
The knowledge and speculation, that is in mode of passion. Knowledge and speculating, they are not based on the Vedic literatures, but they propounded some theories according to their own speculation, and they so different. Like Darwin, they give this theory, and different scientists, they give their theory. And there, yes.
It is said that the lady is a daughter of his father, and sister of his brother, and wife of his husband, and mother of his sons, and dadi and grandmother is of his son's son. So lady is lady. Lady is in the 5-6 roots, kinds. Lady is one. Lady is not 6. But they are in 6 roots considered. So that is why the God is one. But in the different roots, different shape, he is Vishnu, Ganpati, Durga, or anything.
So what is telling that in which mode he is telling?
You?
I am asking others. You, whatever you are telling, that God is one, but they are different, like.
God is one.
But one who is, God is one, then who is he?
Who is Krishna?
He is Krishna.
Yes.
He is not other like Ganesha or like all these things.
He is in the kind of, he is prescribed, or he is considered.
Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam.
Yes.
Ete changsa kalapungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. And all others, they are kala. Expansion or expansion of expansions. They emanate from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhava matah sarvang pravartate. Iti matva bhajate mam buddha bhava samannita. Everything emanates. Krishna is telling everything emanates from me. But everything is not Krishna. This is Achintya Vedavata Tattva. He is Krishna. Everything coming from Krishna, but not whatever coming from Krishna is not the Krishna. You can tell a father and a son. Sometimes you told us, if son is as good as father, but same time there is difference. Not the father. You cannot tell that son is the father. Same. No. This is called. There is a difference. There is also some similarities, but ultimately they are two other things, not the same. Krishna is telling everything emanates from me. I am the cause of all causes. Okay? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bhagavad-Gita as it is ki, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.